she convinced, or he convinced her, she convinced him to let him. Hey guys, this is Blane Sage. I wanted to give you all an update video on my paintings that I'm doing. So, along with my seminar project, the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse that I'm doing, I'm in a advanced painting class, and for that class we have a project going on that we have to merge two different styles of art, or two different artists' styles. So one of them has to be an abstract artist, and one of them has to be uh, a representational artist. So for the abstract artist, I picked Jackson Pollock, uh, and for the representational artist, I picked Caravaggio because he's one of my favorite painters. He does a lot of, or did a whole lot of representational work. Um, so I'm fusing them together, and I'm doing a painting based off of Samson from the Bible story, Samson and Delilah. So the Bible story of Samson and Delilah kind of goes, a shortened version would be Samson falls in love with this girl named Delilah, and she convinces him to let her cut his hair because that's where the source of his power comes from. Or he's so strong. He's this big, strong dude who can do anything. He once killed a whole bunch of people with the jawbone of a donkey. So Delilah convinced Samson to let her cut his hair. And once she did that, he lost all of his power, and she sold him out to the Philistines. Those are the people that he killed with the jawbone. And they imprisoned him in a temple, and his hair started to grow back while he was in prison there. They gouged out his eyes so he couldn't see. And one day, they told him that we were going to bring him out. And they told Samson that they're going to bring him out and laugh at him. They were going to put him in front of everybody in the temple, and they were all going to laugh at him. So they brought him out, and he asked if he could lean up against the pillars of the temple. And they let him. And his hair was long at this point again. And he prayed to God one last time to give him strength so he could bring down the temple and die with the Philistines. And he did. He pushed the pillars out of the way, and the whole temple came crashing down on everybody. So that's kind of the story, and that's the scene that I'm doing from the story is him pushing on the pillars. Um, so so there's a song called Samson and Delilah. It's written by Reverend Gary Davis. Uh, and one of the lyrics in that song is, "If I had my way, I would tear this old building down." And that's referencing Samson tearing down the temple. And the Grateful Dead covered this song a whole lot. They covered Samson and Delilah. And my dad has a story that he tells sometimes that his very first Grateful Dead concert that he went to, they played that song, and he felt the whole stadium shaking, like it was really the whole building was gonna fall apart. But I'm gonna go over to the art building here and show you all my progress. I haven't really gotten any videos of my progress. I've gotten pictures though, so I'll put together a little slideshow to show you kind of how I've been approaching the whole thing. But I'll show you what I've got done, and I'll talk about my future plans for that. I'm also needed to tell you all that I'm switching up the schedule for these videos. They're going to come out on Friday, like this one's coming out on Friday. So from now on, it's going to be every Friday instead of Thursday, because it works better for me to do them on Friday, uh, because I have more time on my hands on Fridays than I do on Thursdays. But I'm going to go ahead over to the art building and show you all what I got done. Alright, so here is the painting of Samson. I got Luke to model for it. In the story, they gouged his eye out. I forgot that for some reason, and I painted the eye, but I fixed it. Working on that. So the background is the Jackson Pollock painting. It's a really cool size, I think. But there's that one. And then this is Four Horsemen. The model for this one is my cousin Jake, who's in the Army. And it's life-sized. It's 6 feet tall and super exciting. Here's a close-up on the face there. Really happy with the way it's coming together. But yeah, this is what I've got so far. I'll put the slideshow up and show you all what's been going on. So this canvas I stretched myself. It's still a little loose. I'm gonna have to re-stretch it. But Jackson Pollock worked on unstretched canvas. And I did the same thing because I kind of wanted to try it out. And what I think's really cool is the texture still shows through, because this is oil paint on top of acrylic paint.